Cancer, how are you? Let's do a reading for your current energy, shall we? As always, please just take what works and leave what does not. We all know who we are in the story, and I sure appreciate each and every one of you being a part of my channel. And if you appreciate what I do here, hit that like button, blink. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really makes a difference to my channel. All right, Cancer, let's see what your first cards are. The first card is the Nine of Wands coming up reversed. All right, man, I think you just got to throw in the towel. Listen, if you have been trying to make something work here, Cancer, and it has not, I feel as if you're at that point where you really want to just give up. I don't want to do this anymore. Why do I want to do this? You know, all I do is get, thrown around. I mean, so there's a question around whether you want to continue doing the work that you are doing in the way that you are doing it, all right? So something's got to change. And I feel like, sometimes, we need outside feedback. And here I do feel as if you do get a little bit of outside feedback. We see these two people looking at you working, and probably, helping you out. So if you are in one of these situations where you just are stuck and you just don't know how to make things move forward, because here, I mean, in a recent past, we've got this, Ace of Pentacles here. And you put so much work into it. It's like, when is that going to finally happen? I'm so tired of trying and trying and trying, right? And then it doesn't work. But let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, because it just doesn't seem fair. How come I can't get ahead? All right, let's see what's going on. Listen, you're moving away from this energy, all right? I'll tell you that much, all right? So whatever it is that you've been working on and it hasn't been working, I feel like there's going to be a turnaround, all right? And I think you need to get some constructive criticism from people who might be able to help you see what you don't see if you're trying to get something off the ground, all right? So be open, all right? And I think, this is a very big lesson that we have to learn in life. It's like we have to be open to be teachable. Wow, this card just flipped out. We have the Page of Wands. Things are changing, all right, Cancer? And I think it's one of these things that, things have been pretty dried up here. We got this desert in the background, and you've been waiting, trying to make something happen, and you've been working and working and working, and it just doesn't seem like it's working. It is working, all right? Seven of Pentacles says you are going to start to see a lot of the rewards of this effort that you have put forth, all right? You had a great idea. Page of Cups, it's above you. You had a great idea. This idea you had, it's going to work, all right? It's just going to work on its time, not your time, all right? And I really do feel that there's some missing element and just something you need to just twist and put into place, all right? And I think you've sat with it for a while. I think you are ready to really kind of move towards what it is that you have to do. All right. But with this comes some endings. All right. I feel like, in the midst of everything that's going on and, and this is where your frustration might be, there's also other things going on in your life. You're trying to really make this happen, right? You're trying to really make your efforts grow in a good direction. But at the same time, there's also these energies around a relationship that you're dealing with. All right. Because here we have the Two of Cups. All right. And it comes upside down and it's sitting right here above this ace. I think, part of what's going on and part of what may have held you back was this relationship. All right. Because maybe you held back doing some of the things that you had to do in order to make this project, this business thing that you wanted to get off the ground go. But you couldn't do it because you were hanging on to this situation here. All right. So I think, when it comes to a relationship, you're just not feeling them. All right. There's been too much trouble. There's been a lot of tumultuous energy. And I think you realize that, there's not enough glue here to keep us going. So for some of you, I think you've been contemplating really moving away from a relationship and focusing more on you. And there's a part of us that says, wow, that's really selfish of me, isn't it? I should think more about the other person. But the problem is that you have been thinking about the other person. And in thinking about the other person, it has held you back from this life that you really have been wanting to build and create. So I feel like, even though it doesn't seem like it's right, it doesn't seem fair, I think you're at that point where you have got to move towards your stability, your peace of mind, your place where you feel really calm. And I keep getting that there's somebody around who wants to help you, all right? It's like there's somebody around, because here we have people who are looking at what you're doing and trying to help you, you know, make it successful, all right? And then here I see someone also helping you move towards something a little bit better. So I do feel as if there could be somebody new in your life. I don't know. But I feel as if there's this energy that's pushing you away from what has held you back, which could have been a relationship. And a lot of times, you know, it is a relationship that keeps us from moving forward. It's a relationship that we have with our family. You know, we can't do anything until the kids grow. We can't do anything until, you know, we get more money. We can't do anything. You know, it's one of these kind of energies. And the thing is like when it comes to this relationship, you tried to do what you had to do with it. But, you know, the truth is that there wasn't a lot of love there. It was lost. It faded away. It's gone. And now it's time for you to focus on you. All right. You know, this Nine of Wands says, I have tried to make things work and I got hurt. I tried to make things work and I couldn't. So now it's time to cut your losses and really move on. So I feel as if what's above you here is this new beginning. You have this great new vision, this idea, this thought, this direction that you want to go in. And I feel as if, you know, it's time for you to move in towards that, you know, so that you can get away from these troubled energies that you've been feeling. And again, I feel as if, you know, this troubled energy, you can get away from it. And you might need a little bit of help. And I keep feeling like, do not be afraid to ask for help. Do not be afraid to accept help when it shows up. All right, Cancer. So listen, this is what I have for you. A new beginning is on its way, and with it comes some endings, and that's sad. But I feel as if, you know, it's more important for you to come out of your shell and really be who you are and quit hiding behind a relationship that's holding you back from really moving in the direction you want to go in. So I know that probably won't resonate for everyone out there, but someone out there needs to hear it. So take what works and leave what doesn't, and I will see you all on another day. Until then, be well. Bye now.